Sea, even the Mediterranean Sea. They have so much waste everywhere, and it's not mandatory that you throw it, but it came from somewhere through the streams, you know, through the ocean, the world rotation and these things. So the streams, they will bring the waste anywhere from anywhere. And mainly, what I said before, it's coming from the land, blown into the rivers, from the rivers into the ocean. And the oceans, they have 5 kind of major currents, and you can maybe Google it. It's called the Pacific garbage patches, and actually worldwide we have 5 of these huge garbage patches, and I think the biggest one is in the Atlantic Ocean, and it has a size of a few 6 times or 10 times bigger than France. So compared to Bahrain, I did the calculation, it's like 1,400 times bigger than Bahrain. So imagine you are standing somewhere and you're surrounded kilometer by waste. So this is very important. Whenever you bring something to the beach for barbecue, take it back with you, take it back home and dispose it there. Don't dispose it even at the bins at the beach, because there is wind. The wind will blow the stuff to the sea, and then it's gone again and polluting the environment on the ocean and the sea. So then we have, don't purchase items. Also, Kausa mentioned this. If you buy local products, make sure it's not taken from harmful, like for the coral jewelry or from the turtles or shark fins and all this kind of stuff. It's very important, because as a tourist or as a customer, you have the power because you have the money. If you don't buy these things, they will stop doing it. This is very important, that you always be very mindful when you are a tourist somewhere, or even you live somewhere. Make sure you have only local products which are complying to the animal protection and not harming the environment or the wildlife. Yes, be an ocean-friendly pet owner. Again, this coming back, what I said before, seafood need to be chosen sustainable. So don't have every day your meat or seafood on the plate. Mindfulness is very, very important. Or as a sample here, cat litter, which is like stuff, it's not good to flush it in the toilet, then it will end up again in the sea. Maybe the water treatment plant cannot absorb it, cannot treat it, then it's a problem. Then same when you have got an aquarium, which actually is sometimes nice to view, but make it really properly that the fish will feel really comfortable, because fish and other animals are not made actually to be household pets. But at least if you keep them, give them the very natural surrounding and complying to their original ecosystem. Then, okay, support local organizations to protect the ocean. TIES is one of these organizations which will be doing a great job in order to enhance the knowledge on ecotourism. And a lot of things is related. Ecotourism islands, they have usually a lot of interaction with the sea life and the land life and the tourism. There is another organization which I'm now a member of. It's called Innovation Island Ambassador Program, which is also very interesting for islands. We had a conference with a lot of people from different kind of islands all around the world. So also highly recommended. I might send as well in the link then in the chat. And then obviously, since you have got knowledge, you are the one who can influence your community. You can arrange some initiatives like beach cleanups, which we did yesterday. Now tomorrow it will be, or Wednesday it will be in the newspaper. So this is just to gain, exchange knowledge, building up local capacities, starting initiatives like Kausa did now, starting the initiative with the International Ecotourism Society, also very new to us or here. So it's good to have this initiatives and then support each other, go hand in hand and doing things, and even raise concerns maybe to the officials, to the government, in order to really preserve what you have and what you want to preserve as well for the future generation, which is very, very important. Another point is then travel the ocean responsible, which means why not do boating, kayaking or other activities on the water without having an engine, or seeing the engine, okay, as possible with maybe solar power or electrical engine, in order to avoid the the emission. And as well, once you dive, don't break the corals, take pictures, show the beauty of the undersea world, which a lot of people up to now don't have a clue. Whatever for them is below the surface, out of sight, out of mind, if it's pollution or whatever. So the people don't really understand the beauty of the sea world, which is the biggest part, obviously, of our Mother Earth. And then, very important, what we're just now doing, actually, we're educating ourselves about ocean, marine life, wildlife. So anything or any life in the world is actually connected to the ocean, and the ocean is actually the resource of life for each and everyone. So the thing is, I mentioned before the movie A Plastic Ocean, and the plastic ocean at the end leaves you with a message: from knowledge comes caring, and from caring comes change. Once you have knowledge, you will start thinking, okay, where to protect, what to do, and then this caring, what you are putting towards Mother Earth, will enhance the change of the society. And you need always to speak out. If you see something wrong, you need to talk with the people, tell them this is wrong, why you do it. And a lot of people, they have kids. You can always come, listen, this is for not for you, maybe mandatory, but for your kids, for your grandchildren. So we need to preserve whatever we have for the future generations. Then some figures, what is now actually happening. In 2014, there were 311 million tons of plastic production, which is expected to rise by 2050 to 1.124 million. So we have triple production, or even 4 times production expected in the next 30 years. Then the ratio of plastic towards fish as per weight, in 2014 it was 1:5, and by 2050 it's expected to have 1:1. And this will be a disaster, because imagine the same weight of fish or sea animals in the water complies to the same weight of plastic products. And we're talking here only about plastic, not about the other stuff. Then the plastic production, the share of the global oil consumption, right now it's 6%, or 2014 it was 6%. By 2050, 20% of all oil resources will be used for plastic production, which is a tremendous amount. And we as customers, we have it in our hand. We need to develop different kind of alternatives and reducing our demand in single-use plastic, plastic bags, plastic cutlery, plastic plates, whatever plastic packing. There's a lot of things we can do just to avoid buying naked fruits in the market, helping the farmers, helping the local businesses. These are initiatives. We need to go actually back from globalization, back to the near fruit roots or near local businesses, in order really to avoid these kind of massive wastage actually of oil for just single-use plastic production. Then, as said as well, the plastic share on the carbon budget will rise from 1%, or rose already from 1% in 2014 to 15% in 2050. So we have a 15 times higher share of the plastic production, plastic industry in the carbon footprint. So imagine, once this is cut down, we can achieve a lot with saving the environment. And obviously, when they said we need to have a certain budget to keep the temperature as low as possible. So here again, the figures for the World Overshoot Day. And then, yeah, ecotourism and sea life protection goes actually hand in hand. It's a must. We cannot see everything separate, because everything is interconnected. As said, the ocean is actually the source of each living